Hello, and welcome back to Rimworld, where Misha's syndicate is embarking on a brand new chapter of their journey. It all started a night or two ago when Misha had a little bit too much to drink, again. But this time, instead of just dreaming about fancy treats and grass she could eat, she woke up in cold sweat, having a terrible, terrible premonition. The walls were disappearing. The ceilings were falling, crushing all of our belongings and prized possessions. And then it was all gone. The mechanoids got in, the carpenters got in. They disassembled the entire base, and then they proceeded to disassemble all our pawns. And not even 1,000 bullets could fell them. Well, they did fell one, but there were 3 left. And the only thing she could see on the horizon, even if we had that Pyrrhic victory there, it was waves of pirates. 90 pirates wielding laser swords, laser guns, dropping on top of the base in drop pods, while there were no defenses. There were just sticky spider webs everywhere, and Misha was like, I cannot let that happen. I have to take my people away. We have to leave most of our riches behind because, well, they will lure the pirates. But if we leave them behind, we might buy us some time to rebuild. And this time, she said, do it with brain, bitches. Turrets, traps, perimeter walls, more perimeter walls, distractions. Don't fail me again, she said. You are my chosen ones, and I refuse to accept that you can suck this hard. And so, she said, buck it up. We're running. We're making a run for it. And we're trying again. Because, as we all know, it wasn't about all the riches, though we did take quite some riches because honestly everyone's pretty greedy around here. Mostly me. It was about the friends we had. So we have all of our friends. It will go much faster now. We have all of our animals. Well, sadly we had to leave Flashlight because Flashlight was kind of a rotten corpse in our sarcophagus that somebody left in a freezer that had been dismantled before. I don't know who did that, but someone did that. But we did take... Oh no, did we take the obelisk? We didn't take the obelisk. For goddamn blisk. Well, we'll have to build new ones. We'll have to build an obelisk for goddamn Lisk, and we'll have to build an obelisk for Flashlight, our 2 fallen comrades. But other than that, it's a brand new chance. And this time, everyone said, Misha, we shall not let you down. We shall become worthy of being called the members of your syndicate. And so it begins. Brand new map. Not very far away from where we've been before. We just moved a little bit on the road. And I sent them like halfway through. And then I realized that Aria had an infection and there's this bucket that doesn't let her heal. So I did have to move them right here with development mode. Basically, I'm not gonna sit there and wait until she's done with the infection because of a bug. She'll cure it now. I have to do a little bit of planning. We have to set up some basic base, like perimeter walls, yep. Basic defenses. See about food. I see we have some gorillas here, that's good. We can make heavy for bedrolls because I left everything back home. Beds, not going to be a priority. Beautiful bedrooms, not a priority. Kitchen with all the appliances, also not a priority. Defenses, food, somewhere to sleep, and then we will go from there. We have 15 pawns. That's going to make for a much, much faster start. We have a bunch of wood. We have some granite blocks. It's not going to be a ton, but it should allow us to set up some basics here. We have components so we can set energy, and obviously we do have quite some research done, so basically a much different start. But First of all, I have to give it a think, because now that I know what we're dealing with, I had no idea those carpenter mechanics even existed. I do mean it. I don't think we will be able to handle a pirate raid. On the other map we just had too much shit. We had too much whale. I don't know how much we will have now. It's not yet calculated. You see, it shows still 411 this change, but it's just because of the caravans and shit. It's going to drop. I don't know exactly how much, but I'm expecting like at least a half of it. At least a half of it, because we have left all the buildings, a ton of other materials, all the leathers and shit. I don't think we would be able to handle a pirate raid. And I'm not even talking about the drop pod raid. We just don't have the weapons, we don't have the armor, we didn't have the turrets or the area to fight them. If they came just a little bit after those mechanized or whatever, or if, like I said, a trader would come, it would awaken those carpenters again, they would destroy everything. It was pretty much unwinnable. So now that we know what we're dealing with, and if those mechanists would come with those carpenters, like, would there be more? Is that a lot of those bases? I did read a little bit about the mods, so you should expect to have a few of those. This is basically a faction growing. It's a very cool mechanic. It's just those carpenters, like, seriously. I'm expecting those can come with those, and I don't know. We have to figure something out. So I'm thinking, I was reading about them a little bit, and I think they will actually prioritize turrets. So in theory, I'm thinking like a perimeter wall, like 3 thick, just in case, surrounded by some kind of embrasure, in case something was coming through, so we could go there and shoot, and then an open, always open kill box that we can possibly close if it's a manhunter pack or something. That's going to have turrets, some of them open, and luring the dumbest carpenters, and then just pray we have enough firepower to destroy them. We will be needing weapons that have some actual armor penetration. I don't think our we do have the anti-material rifle, and I think we should probably make more of them. Something like that. Sniper rifles, not too bad. The rest of it, so very useless against mechanoids. So, well, aside of the EMP launcher, of course, we should probably get some EMP weapons, just play it better. We have the tools, we have security, we have to go get some more research done here, but you know, rocket turrets, all of that, it's so expensive. We will need so much steel. Luckily, we actually did settle close to the mechanoid intrusion, so we can just send someone there, make a count, and mine us some steel. There's always some kind of steel mining. I mean, we can do it anywhere, but these also tend to have some ship chunks, which makes it possible to get some more steel faster. And I'm also thinking, in case I mess it up again and we will have to bolt, we should probably get some pack animals, so next time we can take more shit with us. Kitten was a godsend. He deserves to have everything fixed. I don't know how to cure his wound. I might have to look into the mod or whatever, but I mean, it's not bad, but he's a bloody hero of this colony. If we didn't have Kitten, we would be able to take like medicine and a few components. He allowed us to have building materials here, and that's huge. It's huge. So Kitten, if I could give him a title, he would be the hero of Misha's Syndicate. He is in our heart. He's not a pack animal. He's a bloody hero. And yeah, I'll see you once I have laid down some basic plans, and then we can go from there. I will try to use brain. Okay, so this might turn out to be a bad idea, but we're gonna build a lot of things out of wood right now. Because I've actually decided I do want them to have their separate bedrooms for the mood boost. It is quite significant compared to getting a minus for a barracks, and if we build it out of wood, it really should go fast. And I think we should We should also allow animal corpses here right now. Not rotten though. And send some people to hunt. But not people who can build. So who's actually fine at constructing? Anyone who's fine at constructing is gonna be constructing. And you will not be hunting. Those people will not be hunting. Anyone else will. Rue, he's really bad at it though, so maybe not Rue. He needs some practice first. I think... Well, yeah, constructing, delivering, stuff like that, absolutely the most important. Everyone else goes to hunt some gorillas. Mostly gorillas. Let's just go with gorillas. We need the bedroll set up. Back to that. Anyway, also we have those stupid mushrooms. We have to take care of them. Let me see if this zone is should be. We have to set them on fire or something. We cannot shoot them apparently. So yeah, the play stuff is being kinda angry right now because we're removing and building a lot of stuff, but it's okay. This is going to be our atrium. This is the very middle of the map. It's not going to have a roof, it's gonna be a little bit of flowers and stuff, and we will have our our horseshoe spin here. So maybe for once it will not be getting destroyed every single time. Right, so gorillas are getting hunted. I will not be allowing them to build a lot of the kitchen stuff. This is going to be our main freezer. This is going to be our small freezer for things that are made. This is going to be for ingredients and corpses. This is going to be a grazing area, animals, stuff like that. And I will honestly cancel this for now. Go build. And this also going to be forbidden for now. There are more important walls we have to build. So very importantly, we need them to finish this main area. It's gonna be the living area, tables, recreation, throne, ceremonies, weddings, stuff like that. Looking better than last time. A little bit more space, well, a lot more space, but for now it's obviously going to be just a storage area. First of all, I've also set up one public bathroom here. It's meant to be in the end like a guest room and a second guest room here if we get some people that we want to host. Although I suppose we will also have to build a barrack if we get, well, another swarm, like we did last time. But sometimes you just get a quest where you're supposed to host a dude or two and they just want to have decent accommodations, and that should be okay. Perhaps one of them will be a room and the other one will be a public bathroom. We'll look into that a little bit later. Right now I want this stuff just... Right, these are actually walls that we want. Those are our walls. I do want to deconstruct granite. Alright, these are ours. So yeah, deconstruct those dark wood walls. I don't want them. They are just causing trouble here. And so does this tree. Yeah, I'm not really sure how you fight those. They say... Wait, where do you click it? 1 second. Ah, here. It says, an unbelievably large exemplar of Agarilox. This myconic colony has adapted perfectly to its environment, releasing large clouds of extremely dangerous spores that fear the air surrounding it. These spores attack both other fungi and roaming animals, and after they inevitably suffocate, the Agarilox prime extends prehensile hyphae to feed on the rotting corpses. The Agarilox prime can be cut just like any other plant, but unless the person doing the cutting is perfectly protected against the toxic spores, it will probably be a one-way mission. Or mortars. I guess mortars will work too. Right now I'm thinking this is going to be our kill box. I don't know how to handle this tree. I mean, I know, but we don't have mortars and I don't want to waste shells on it, so we're just going to use it as our kill box kind of defense. It also helps me pick the place we want the kill box to be. There's another one and we have a third one somewhere here. So these two are not very much in the way of anything. This is going to be the kill box one, and well, we'll figure it out. So right now I'm just gonna let them build. We did bring like 15 meals, they should be fine for a day. And hopefully tomorrow we will have all of this done and some of our walls, and we'll start to make bedrolls, start to just... Basically we need this basic here and then we go full on defenses. I will also know better what we are dealing with by then, because right now I just don't want them to be breaking up on me, and they will be breaking, I'm afraid. No matter what we do, they will be breaking. I need to set up some sleeping spots, especially for area. But I'm just gonna set sleeping spots in all the rooms, as they will be very similar rooms to what I had last time. They did work fine, so this is going to be Tasmin's room because she's gonna be royal, so she'll probably be having higher expectations soon enough, and I want to get ahead of that. I don't know what expectations they have, but I think a bigger bedroom will be safer in case we have to add like a harp into it or something. I'm not sure. But yeah, everyone's hard at work. Sadly, it's night, which doesn't help with work speed, but it is what it is. It has to be done. We have to have roofs, we have to have beds, we have to have everything. Well, shit, that was fast. We are already out of steel. Cannot even finish the butcher table. Seriously, that fast? What did we build? We built a few doors. Didn't we have like 1,000 something steel? Well, that's unfortunate. We have to send Glommer to dig right away. Good thing we can. Good thing we can. Glommer friend, prioritize digging. We have to get bedrolls going. That's very, very, very important. Very important. And to get bedrolls going, we have to get a butcher's table. And to do that, we need steel. Good thing he's an absolute champ when it comes to digging. He will help us immensely. Will be just fun. So, we are getting our first breaks. We have Hyacinth in apathy, Iria in sad wandering. That's really to be expected. We have to get the bedrolls going. We have to get the bedrolls going. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. We're not gonna play like that. Zone? I forgot about that. Let's send Misha here. Miracle, Placeholder, and Agent Raccoon. All of them. And we have a Pegasus Fall as well. Then. And the otter dies. I just need to know where the animals are so we can have an eye on them. Who's around? Who's around? Who's around? You guys, come here. Kill the otter. Otters are cute, but not when they are hunting my cat. How are we on the predators here? Rough plated monitor, Animus Vox. Sorry, Animus Vox. All of it has to die. Okay, can somebody please... We need this. We need the power. We need this power here. Get the stove going. Varg, get this conduit done. Tasmin, I don't care about the wall. Oh, it's still wall. We do have some power here. And this is going to be cook simple meals. Do forever for now. Or do until 20. That's fine. Can someone get this conduit done? Do forever. Don't really care about the wall. Conduit. I did queue up some trees to get chopped, but I don't think anyone's doing that because I guess we have to build the rest of the walls out of mushroom stalks. Okay, how is this power? There's problems with power here. All the rest of you, get up and do things. Okay, where is the problem with power? Show me this conduit. No, it should be alright now. Do not have steel. Glommer. We need to cook food. Chow. Cook. Why is this not having power? This one is. Should be more than enough. It doesn't need to. There we go. Burp. Butcher. Yeah, it's a bit choppy because of replay stuff when we were building. It's a little bit. Food would be great. But exactly, this is the kind of food I had in mind, to be honest. I don't think they can just eat it. Can't live on soy sauce, can you? Food, most important. After that, bedrolls. Bedrolls for days. I'm gonna build double bedrolls for everyone. And I'm completely okay with people just sleeping together for now. Just build what you can. Sleeping on the floor is terrible. It just doesn't give energy. If you can get any of those bedrolls going, it will already make everything much better. And also, these walls extremely important. Ashen, if you could please finish those so our stuffs can stop deteriorating, that would be great. Zone, build roof area. I know we don't quite have steel for the doors, so I have to do this manually. But it's very, very important. Although, to be honest, it's mostly medicine. The rest is just building materials, but still. We do have some Galatros leather deteriorating. Now the question is, do I requeue all of this as mushroom stalks? Or do I send someone to get wood? No, probably. How is it going to work? Can I just... exotic wall, mushroom stock. I can't do that. That's lame. I mean, eventually, obviously, I want it all out of stone, but we don't have stone for that. Well, I guess just get me those stalks and then we'll go little by little, right? There's still some wood they can use and build stuff out of. And then the rest I will slowly start to change to stalks, which we don't have a ton of. She's gonna be much better. I think the giant ones give mushroom stalks. They don't? Yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be faster than sending someone with a caravan. That could end badly. Okay. So, I'm gonna have to requeue those walls that I have just prepared to see what we are going for. I'm gonna requeue them with mushroom stalks, at least some of them, and then they should start building. And would you be so kind and build those bedrolls, which are extremely key? Thank you. I'm gonna assign Ashen here. He's not gonna be happy about sleeping with Iria, but I need them to have sleep, especially Ashen. He's building a lot of this stuff, so yeah. Right, so I'm kind of bullying Void to build this roof area here, especially over things that can deteriorate. Like our medicine, neutral aiming, components. Ashen, equip this as a sidearm. It's yours. And I have actually decided to sacrifice my beautiful bird leather to build bedrolls. No, build it. We can get 2 bedrolls out of it and also 1 out of Aerofleet fur, or 2. Well, we'll have to kind of survive it. I don't like it, but it's absolutely necessary. They are extremely unhappy. They have only moderate expectations and they get nothing good. So they're super unhappy. But we do have some wardens that can possibly help us deal with that. Like prioritize calming. Maybe it will work. Okay, Ashen, prioritize building this. Void. Who do we need the most? Honestly, probably Dream, because he also builds things. And Cho needs a bedroll, and I think he's with Burp, so they will be happier, right? Wait, no, he's with Chaos, of course. Sorry, Burp, no bedroll for you. Chaos. Tasmin with Grotesque, and Ria with Ashen. Who else do we need very much? Glommer. We really need Glommer. And Void is also... Oh, he has a bed. Okay. Hyacinth. We really need Hyacinth. They need to be able to... They won't be happy about it, but they need to be able to deal. Hunt things. A Manhunter pack would be very nice right now, I'm not gonna lie. We actually have those doors possible to build. Priority is building, so it's actually closed. And this can stop deteriorating. Is there no door here? There isn't, in fact. I know you're not happy. I know, but you can deal. What? Oh shit, everything's short-circuiting. Because there is no roof over our electrical things. Oh guys, prioritize building this roof, please. Zone, expand home area. This is all home. This is all home. Save it. Everything that's not supposed to be burning is here. I just thought it was like a normal zit, but now I got 2 of them and I go, what? You sure? It sure was. Sure was sure. Well, we're getting more of those mushroom stalks slowly, so it should be getting better. Let's hold this. And let's keep on keeping on. Right, so there goes our meat that we brought from the previous colony, but we're doing alright. We have a lot of meat here from gorillas. Caravan animals. What do you have? Donkeys. Cute. It's free of silver and 12 gold. I'm just gonna tame the donkeys if I can, because they're cute. I'm not gonna kill them for free silver. Okay, so this is actually... Why is it still outdoors? Really? Okay, wait. Why is this still outdoors? All these things. I'm gonna make this also chunks for now. It's okay. Please prioritize holding this. No, this should not be outdoors anymore. Why is it still outdoors? Outdoors. Oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Kitten is hauling things. It's very kind of you, Kitten. You know what? I think I am going to send her somewhere where we can get some wood. It's not gonna be far. Just... What is this temperate forest? That's gonna be some wood. Jungle would have been much better, but jungle is far away. I don't want her to go that far. Take Kitten. It's gonna be don't travel supplies me. It's gonna be just hyacinth. And maybe burb as well. I'm gonna send 2 of them. And I'm gonna give them like 2 meals. Some soy sauce? Nah, it's fine. Maybe 4 meals. And send them. I just want them to get a bit of wood for me. And, oh, by the way, our wealth. Last 30 days from 400k to 170. So yeah, over half. Which means we should be able to kind of stabilize maybe. Kind of recover. It's still a lot because I just couldn't help myself taking so much plasteel and stuff, but this is going to be useful for turrets. The things that may not be as useful for turrets and stuff, say diamonds. How could I leave all my diamonds, all those meteors we had? They were so glorious. We have a legendary steel basin. Yeah, I thought it was a toilet basically, but that's alright. I do want them to have a toilet so they stop getting wood debuffs for defecating in the open and being dirty. But as you can see, the base is growing. The base is growing pretty well. I also have to set up some animal sleeping spots so we can tend to Lisk. Because he's kinda unhappy right now with his flu. How are you doing? Doing alright. Oh, Tasman proposed to protest and he rejected it. Caravan idle. Set up camp. Pretty chaotic, not gonna lie. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of wood here to be had. Okay, orders. Chop wood. Chop it all. And we will get some steel as well. And even a... Oh, it's poor. Hospital bed. We'll probably take it anyway. Actually, could you come here? And I'm gonna set these girls to a work schedule. Oh, I have to change this recreation schedule. Sorry, you have to work. Quite a bit. Bear, I want you to see what's inside here. Nothing. Now go chop wood. I'm gonna leave them there for a second. And we'll come back with some wood here, so I don't have to change everything to mushroom stalks. Oh my god, those walls are terrible, terrible. So that's not just for my convenience, it's actually going to be a little bit better. They are much faster to build, which is why I'm doing that, and then we will slowly have time to exchange them for stone. The most important things, which is our storage area, are actually safely inside walls that will not burn. And well, this atrium is actually pretty small, isn't it? Not quite the atrium. It's okay. We'll be fine. It's so much better with some technology. You can just slap on a tidal generator. And yes, this radius is actually, it cannot have another one in the radius, which does make a lot of sense. Because otherwise it would be very abusable, just spam them around. I mean, you can spam like wind turbines and solar generators, but this is stronger and not dependent on wind or sun. So that's a big thing. Cool. Chaotic, but cool. Grotesque with his anti-material rifle going for rough-bladed monitor. I'm like, wait, who are you revenging? There's nobody here, and he's like miles away. Nice. The girls are hard at work getting the wood chopped. We are kind of having some forest fires problems here, but there's rain, so it should be fine. I would actually like... Did you eat? Yeah, they both ate. It's fine. We will get a lot of wood here and a bunch of steel. Very good. It should get us... it's basically the same amount of wood that we brought from home, which, to be fair, did not really last as long. Were you actually resting? I don't think you were. It's a bit suboptimal, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I will allow the yard afterwards to get the more power, and then defenses, defenses. This is fine. This will be something we can deal with. I would actually like Grotesque to do this with his anti-material rifle, indeed. Probably the best idea. Turns out, it was not a great idea, and Grotesque just lost his leg fighting the Clutch Mother. You cannot send one pawn after that. Not even with the anti-material rifle, you just cannot do that. Finish it off. You know what? I'm not gonna risk it. I already risked it, and it wasn't great. So, you know. Not so hot. Not so hot. Glummer, you're free to go. Be at peace. He'll be fine. We'll get him a prosthetic. Soon enough. Where are you going? Oh, taming donkey. Okay. Okay. Well, cool. The caravan is actually coming back with 1,000 wood, so we can start to make some progress here. And I'm also bringing some sandstone chunks, so it has some variety sometimes. I don't know. We'll see. Better to have than not have. There was nothing else we could have taken from there, so yeah. Well, so much for all the wood. Already gone. I'm gonna give the girls some time off, and then I'm gonna send them again. We do have 2 more bedrolls. I don't think this one is happening anytime soon, but I'm gonna leave it be for now. Let's reinstall this like better. And yeah. I think they're still building something, judging by the... Yep. Okay, so we got a little bit of a mushroom stock wall. And we need more of everything now again. But, you know, it's starting to be useful-ish, she said, as she looked at a shit ton of mushrooms, giant mushrooms in the bedrooms. Maybe not. Right. We have food. It's fine. Right. We're going on a caravan again. This time I'm also sending my donkeys. If we actually have time, or maybe not time, if we have the capacity to carry something, we might drop by the mechanoid intrusion and grab a bit of steel, because we don't have any steel. I'm also starting on the production of our stones, extremely important. So let's get power going here. And it's gonna be make any stone blocks, do forever. Details, range, radius, like this much. And yeah, any stone chunks. And this is where we collect stone chunks, so maybe just move it a bit here. Shrink this zone. Make it a bit more close to this. And we can hold things here. Got a bunch of chunks. Yeah, it's really choppy when they are building, but it's fine. It's only when they are building walls, basically. I can deal with that. Whatever, for all the good things that replace stuff gives us, it's just worth it. As long as it doesn't make the worst things. So, get the caravan going. Are you wondering? Go. And I'm gonna make sure Glommer is not bored. We have some wood to be had here. Floors, remove floor. It's gonna be fast. And well, the steel here is gone. So we can get some here, or just deconstruct all of this. And floors. Remove floor. It's always some resources. Some components. Ancient danger. What's this? Granite. Granite is good. Or just deconstruct all of this. And we get some sort of crappy thing here. I don't want to deconstruct everything. There might be something good inside there. I'm gonna select similar as well here. Deconstruct. We have some vents. Get rid of them. And bed. Light leather double bed. What? You can make beds out of light leather? Awful, but with a story to it. I see. Someone was feeling they did a really good job, I guess. We're getting some free marble blocks, not a ton though, not a ton. It's alright, what's this? Just granite. And there's some more steel actually here. Okay. So let's let Glommer do that, and this, I suppose, and this sounds good to me. And let's go! So this time we don't have the amazing area full of trees very close together, but honestly they're not far. They're not far. Right, they will be sleeping on the floor, getting no rest or anything, so I'm just gonna assign them to work. Sorry, it just has to be done. Get the chopping. Need a bunch more wood. And then a bunch more for floors. Did I not assign you to be able to cut plants? Yeah, I didn't. Why did they take you? I thought you were the one that had actually some kind of plant skills. I guess I was wrong. I guess I was very, very wrong. We can also do a bit of hunting here. I'm gonna send just Julia to do that. Hunt. Don't hunt. You don't hunt here. I'm gonna make a zone, stockpile zone here for allow everything. Actually no, clear all, just corpses. And we're gonna set butcher spot. Do forever. What is Miracle doing that? He's so exhausted. And details, I'm gonna set it to Julia, I guess, yep. And work, butcher. Okay, once he's done hunting. Saving the people of Blue Moon Corporation. Says that Maker says that his outpost is under attack by mechanoids. He has nobody to spread their system, but says that you can make it to outpost in time. The men you save can choose to join you. You can expect the defenders to be heavily outnumbered and wounded. Would have gladly done it in a better sort of scenario where we are not. Alright, Rue thinks that you should give the settlement a name. What should the local settlement be called? Black Cactus. Not quite, but let me think for a second. Well, I've decided since we cannot name Kitten a hero, we will name this place after Kitten. It's gonna be his enclave because he's the reason why we even could have it in the first place. And I think that's going to be a good place to end this episode. We have done good progress. Right, they're dazed already. Fine, let's just roll out of here before everyone breaks. And then we can. Oh my god, that's a lot of wood. That's good. That's great. I guess we didn't get to really butcher any boars. That's alright. We'll just take some boars. We'll take some more marble chunks maybe. No. Well, we can't really get that many. You know what? I'm gonna check this out. Go there. See if we can get some free steel. Tasmin should be able to deconstruct the ships pretty well. Oh, well. There goes my my kill box. Goodbye. It was nice to get to use you, not. It's going to absolutely demolish the mushrooms if it lasts at all long, the drought. But yeah. I would show a little bit of the mechanoid intrusion and then end this episode, I think. Let's just see what we get there. I'm also building this crappy wall out of mushroom stalks because we had a lot of them, had past tense, so now it's all mushroom stalks and no stalks to actually build it out of, which is great. Okay, a giant agarylux harvest, that's fine. We'll get some. Okay, set up camp. Let's take a look, see? This is how this biome looks like. There is always a bunch of steel to mine. Not much more, well, other than ship chunks. For days. So, it's honestly great. Jalia, are you all good at construction? No. They're alright. I mean, get 3, you get like 1, 2, you get, you're actually broken, so it doesn't matter. You get a bunch. Let's get some some steel and then let's just bolt. Just enough to build some of our benches and stuff. And obviously defenses. Oh, what? Hello, Slurripede. I know them. They are pretty rare in other biomes. So we could get some compacted plasteel, but we're not gonna mine anything here. Let's just get some chunks and let's go home. It's not gonna be a ton of steel, but you know, it's okay. Alright, she's terribly tired. Everyone's terribly tired. Let's just reform it before everyone breaks and we lose the caravan outright. Do we take those components? No, I don't think so. We have so many. But at the same time, we use so many for the defenses. We could take some steel slag. Yeah, sure. Since we're already here. Okay. Go home. And yeah, now that will be it for this episode. We will have all of this done easily after they are back home. The plants will probably all die during the drought, which is weird because it's raining. So that's some weird ass drought. And yeah, they're gonna break for a bit. To be expected, to be honest. And here they go. Plants already disappearing slowly. There it goes. Off she went. Well, guess we don't need to limit anyone to the GTFO area anymore. And let's not forget to take this off so they don't just fall out of exhaustion. And yeah, cool. Unrestricted for the two of you. Actually, Arathia? No. And I'll see you next. What happened? Oh, it was the floors. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye.